So we got a request to give our kind of rundown and our thoughts on the linebackers of the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I think there is a lot of different things you can look at this by. There's guys like, Fred Wagner, or is it Bob? No, it's Fred Wagner from the 49ers. There's guys like Eric Kendricks from the Vikings. Off-ball linebackers that just seem to be all over the field. And then there are guys that just find a way to just take everybody down. Like, they just tackle everything in sight. Guys like Denzel Perryman, who really, honestly, I would say he not only revived his career last year, but he showed that he can be one of the better tackling linebackers in this league. Had over 100 tackles. I believe, to my recollection, that was one of the only times he had ever had over 100 tackles in his career. But nevertheless, he had a fantastic year last year, and I felt like he was going to be a guy that I think does come in and continue to do some great things for the Raiders. Over 150 tackles, by the way. So, I definitely think he was a leader in the middle of that defense, and a defense that's gotten nothing but better. So, now, would you like to see it better in pass coverage? Yes, but that's true about every other linebacker in the league. But at the end of the day, yes, you would like to see there be a more consistent defense against the pass. But it is what it is. I would much rather have a guy that just steams downhill and tackles everything in sight. Now, on the other hand, you also got John Brown, who I know basically, I think either in a 4-3 or a 3-4, but probably in a 4-3, you're going to have Denzel Perryman play outside linebacker, and then you're going to have John Brown play the middle, because Brown also had over 100 tackles last year, or maybe, no, not last year, but he's had a couple years ago, for the Titans. And I really feel like, if he's going to get back to his old form, I feel like they're going to just put him in the middle, let him do his thing. He's actually pretty respectable in pass coverage. Did also have 6 sacks in 2018. I think they're going to really want to get him back to his old form. So, I really like how the Raiders linebackers look on the inside. If you look at a 4-3, Jayon Brown and a guy like Denzel Perryman, both in the inside there, you've got some respectable guys. Now, they're both getting up there. Jayon Brown is, sitting there at 27, and then you got Denzel Perryman, who is approaching 30, will be the 30 in December. So you probably might want to look for another guy to come in later on down the line, but for now, things are looking up. Also, you got Divine Diablo, who plays that outside. I love it. Divine Diablo is one of my favorite players on the Raiders. But again, it doesn't just stop with Jayon Brown and Denzel Perryman. You also got these two guys, you got multiple guys, on the outside. You got guys like Tyler Fackrell, who, what was it, a couple years ago, had double-digit sacks with the Packers. I'm really excited to see what he will do with the Raiders, because I think that they're going to be in a position where they're going to do so many different things, and they're really going to it's really going to come down to how creative they can get on defense, and try to put these players in the best possible position to be successful. Now, you could make the argument, I know we mentioned earlier that you might want to bring in a guy to be a replacement. That could be Darian Butler, that could be Micah Kaiser, Kenny Young. But I think if you want to be real, if you want to be honest and take a serious look at this position, you really like where your linebacker group is right now. So Denzel Perryman, I think he's got another year or two where he can be that 100 tackle plus a year guy. Same thing with Jayon Brown. I think he's got a couple more good seasons in him, respectable. Now, could you always get better at the linebacker position? Yes. Do you always want better? Do you always want really good pass coverage and good tackling linebackers that can just make plays? Absolutely. I think that's the goal out of anybody. But I think at the end of the day, the Raiders are in a great spot. Again, you talk about also Divine Diablo, Kyler Fackrell. I think Malcolm Kuntz can even play some outside linebacker. So the specific, let's try that again. The current shape of the Raiders linebacking room is looking very promising. It's looking very good. You've got a little bit of both. You've got a little bit of age, but you also got a little bit of guys that can come in and play and make some damage. And I really like where the Raiders linebacking room is in right now. But let us know what you guys think about the current state of the Las Vegas Raiders linebacking room. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. I love every single one of you. Now, down in the description, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our deep dive into the Las Vegas Raiders linebacking room.